champion now. If you thought I was a pain in the ass before, you got no idea what you're in store for.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The Doctor and the Driver podcast
starts now.
All right, whatever. We're live. We're rolling. We're not, I just say we start here. There's no intro. Let's just start.
Yeah, we're going rogue.
Yeah, we're going rogue. This is the Doctor and the Driver. We're
doing it the way that like Joe Rogan does it.
Yeah, we're just live. So you'll have to find a good spot when you start it, but when you edit it, but whatever. We'll just start from here. So I just want to start by saying, you can find us on all platforms. Right? Does that sound okay?
Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
That's right. We're YouTube, Spotify, not Facebook or Twitch, but we are YouTube.
We're boycotting Facebook.
What's up with Google Play? Are we on Google Play?
Yeah.
Are you sure we're on Google Play?
I don't fucking know. We're on Google Podcasts.
I know. I think Google Play is like the
Google Play is for apps. We don't have an app.
No.
Like,
hang on.
Are we on the App Store? No.
Okay. Hang on. I think you're half right, half wrong. Because I'm pretty sure Google Play is like Apple Podcasts is for iPhone. I think it's like that for Android. I'm pretty sure that's like the Android like podcast app.
Google Play, the official Android store.
There you go.
So it's the App Store.
What the fuck? Everyone says Google Play, so whatever. I hear it on other podcasts, whatever. Anyways, okay, we're on there. You'll find us. Listen, if you don't have Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, if you don't have those, then or Google Podcasts, then what the hell are you doing listening to podcasts?
Yeah, there's
there
are 7 other ones that Anchor puts it on that I don't even know what they are.
I know, like Breaker and Radio Public.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I don't know what those are, but okay.
They're there.
They're there. They have podcasts on there. We're one of them. Anyways, so this is episode 22. We got to talk about UFC 251. Had a change of plans.
Switched it up.
I'm one of the few, I guess I'm one of the few, and it's hard to say this out loud. I'm one of the few that like the Burns fight better. I mean, Masvidal is such a bigger star, you know what I mean? So most people are way happier, but Burns just had this crazy run, man. Like, without a doubt, breakout fighter of the year. Like, easy, right? So, and I thought he had the best chance against Usman, which, talk about breakout fighter of the year. If you'd asked me that in January, I'd be like, no. No. But now I'm like, that was the guy.
Dude, you know what's funny is, though, do you remember, I don't know how many episodes it was, but we literally were talking about how it was either going to be Burns versus Usman or Masvidal versus Usman.
Did we say that?
We did.
Sounds
like
something we'd say.
And then we either had those two fighting or the other one's fighting Colby.
Oh, okay.
That was the scenario that we were guaranteed to see. So we got it either way.
You know, it's a great fight. Like, before Burns' big run these last 2 or 3 fights, Masvidal Usman is what I wanted to see. So, and he deserves a title shot after, pro fighter, 16 years. If he wins this, he'll have most pro fights to win a title. Bisping had 36. Someone had 40. Some like Joe Schmo had 40. Like, he must just won a title and everyone forgot about him.
Joe Schmo, and he was the UFC champion. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't recognize the name. I consider myself a pretty big fan. I didn't recognize the guy's name. But some guy has like 40 wins and won the belt. It's probably back in the Dizzy when there weren't fucking weight classes. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for the fight. I mean, Masvidal fighting is exciting in its own. I'm just one of the guys. Like I said, it's hard to say it out loud because I would say 95% of people are happier. But
dude, I was fucking bummed. I
really wanted the Burns fight.
Dude, I was gonna bet big on Burns. I was trying to make money.
Yeah, I was gonna bet. So I won't spoil any predictions yet because we'll get into that. But I want to ask you. So if anyone who didn't know, which is I guess everyone except me. Alex took a big test today. What was this
I
big
did.
test you took? What was it called? What is it?
Pennsylvania MPJE.
Okay. In like regular people words, what is it?
It stands for MP. It's multi-state pharmacy jurisprudence evaluation.
Okay, again, in regular people's terms, what did you just
It's
take?
Pennsylvania. It's pharmacy law.
Okay, thank you. That's
Yeah.
so much easier to say
Mhm.
for normal people that aren't doctors.
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
You didn't do very well, you don't think?
Well, I don't know. I probably did okay, but it doesn't. Dude, all those tests like are made to make you feel like a fucking idiot after you walk out.
That's what they used to say about the Navy tests. They'd be like, if you feel like you didn't know what the hell was on there, you probably did good.
Yeah, like
So-
they like purposely like make the questions like so they confuse you and like it's a dick move.
That's a super dick move.
Yeah, and then you like
Is-
second guess yourself.
Is it hard to pass? What would you say the percentage is of people who pass?
Like 80%.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a smart motherfucker. Don't let it get to your head. You're a smart motherfucker. I think you'll be all right.
Yeah. We'll see. I find out in a week.
And you have another test tomorrow?
No, I have one next week.
I thought you said you couldn't drink tonight because your test was tomorrow.
No, it's because it's next week. I have to keep studying.
Dude, hang on. What? What?
What?
You saying you couldn't have a drink on the podcast because you have a test next week?
Yes, because I have to study later.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
buy it. I
Whatever, dude.
strongly,
What do they do? Fucking shove me into a locker and peg me with a football? Like, what's up?
Strongly agree to
Nerd.
disagree. Strongly agree to disagree.
I don't have any
2 days before the test, sure, get it. Get plenty of sleep, get your vitamins, all that good stuff. A week before, a weekend and a day before the test. Come on, dude. You should be getting hammered.
I gotta work at 8 a.m. tomorrow too.
I gotta be at work at 4:45 tomorrow.
Jesus. Yeah, well, it's for you. I'm 3 hours ahead of you. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I won't be in bed until midnight though.
Yeah.
I'll be up at 3:45 because I'm a fucking beast, dude. I was in the Navy, dude. I was born for no sleep. It's kind of what we do.
And your little cots,
Racks.
racks.
Yeah. When we go to sleep, we call it rack. When we go to sleep, we call it rack to the future. I remember we had this black guy. His name was Gates. He was a funny motherfucker. We'd get off a watch. It's like, you know, we were 12 on, 12 off, split into twos for all deployments, 7 days a week, no off days. And we'd get off a watch and we'd have to go grab 3 hours sleep before the next watch. And he would go, "Oh, son, I'm about to rack to the future." And then he'd go, "I don't know if I'm gonna wake up from this one. They're gonna have to wake me up at my reenlistment." He was a funny motherfucker. Good time. We had a good time. We had some good times. God, it sucked. That's why, though. You know, like you embrace the suck, and then like there's something weird about camaraderie
In the
like,
shit.
in the shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I hated my time in the military, but you make some really, really, really good friends.
Yeah, because you all,
You all just you find a way to mock. You find a way to mock and have fun in the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh, this sucks. Have you ever seen Jarhead?
Yeah.
I've watched it recently, and I've seen it before. Obviously, Jake Gyllenhaal is my dude. But I've seen it. This is the first time I've seen it post military. For me,
Mm-hmm.
that's my favorite military movie for sure. It encapsulates or whatever the word I'm looking for. Like
Encapsulates, yeah.
Encapsulates.
Yeah, encapsulates.
That word. What it's like to be in the military. It's strangely accurate. Like strangely accurate. Super good.
I'm pretty
Highly
sure. Wasn't
recommend.
that based on a book?
Maybe. I can't speak. I don't know for sure. Very, 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 very like just the whole attitude and how Peter Sarsgaard, the other guy in it, who's married to Jake Gyllenhaal's sister Maggie Gyllenhaal, I do believe, how
Yeah, it's
he's
based
the
off a
guy.
book.
Is it?
Mhm.
Well, so Peter Sarsgaard is the guy who like he's got nothing else. You know what I mean? Like those guys out there, and I used to basically make fun of them. I don't mean to. Like my cousin is one of those guys, but that like that's what they need to do, or like they probably won't. They won't find anything else. You know what I mean? Like it just fits their persona. They're good at taking orders. They're good at like rules are rules, bro. You know what I mean? Where people like me are like, okay, but that rule's fucking dumb.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like I was like that. Like I was a really, really, really good sailor. Apart from, I always said military bearing. Like I thought it was dumb. We had to say like the Sailor's Creed in the morning, stand attention. I'm like, this is dumb. Like we're just fucking shut up to work. Like let's just go to work. Like all that stuff I hated. You know what I mean? Like I just didn't like it. I was a good worker. I had great evaluations my whole time. There was just some really dumb people leading in dumb directions, and when you call them out, they're like, "Well, you're a junior guy. You can't do that." I'm like, "I'm just speaking common sense here. This is dumb what we're doing. That's not okay. But if you're a dumb person, it's fine. You know what I mean? It's fine. The boss says. The boss says. You know what I mean?
He's got
Like,
khakis on.
exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And the rules are rules. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I got in an argument, like I guess a semi-argument with my cousin when he was visiting here about it, because he was talking about how he told this guy in civilian clothes, off duty, like out in town, or not in town, they're on base. How he told this guy, like, hey man, you can't be wearing earrings on base. It's against the rules. He told me the story, and I'm like, what? Why would you even tell? He's off duty. He's just fucking doing his own thing. He's off work. He's like, but it's technically against the rules. I'm like, who cares? That's
Dude,
stupid.
that's like there's so many people that I don't understand that have like these jobs whenever they get like a little bit of authority. like
It's
dude, like
gross.
an all-star dude. Like we didn't give a fuck what was going on.
No,
I don't understand
no,
people that are like
no.
like you see
Come
it
on.
now with kind of the mask people like out to like
Exactly.
mask,
Yeah.
where's your mask? It's like, dude, why do you give
Yeah.
like
We won't get into that. It's probably
yeah.
not a good idea.
No, I'm just saying like the person at Walmart that like will sprint down someone else to be like, you have to wear a mask. It's like it's
Yeah.
worth that much. If I was that employee, I'd go, oh, that guy's not wearing a mask. Oh shit. He's
Yeah.
supposed to.
Exactly.
But am I gonna get up and go run them down? Absolutely not.
Yeah. And I don't want to give off this like persona like I'm an asshole. Like I'm a very easily get along guy. Like I'm not some crazy rule breaker. But there's some shit that's just like, all right, bro, like let it go. You know what I mean? Like it's not that important. Like telling a guy in civilian clothes off duty that he's not supposed to have earrings on the base. Like that guy should have been like, I told my cousin, I'm like, I would have been like, who the fuck are you, bro? Like I'm just, you don't know me right now. I'm just some dude in jeans. Like leave me the fuck alone. Like it's just that's just but anyways, that's where I struggled. Like I struggled like standing at attention in the morning, and they'd put out like the plan of the day, and I'd like raise my hand and be like, why are we doing that? That's dumb. So anyways, I have no idea where I was getting at with that. Where was I getting at with that? Oh, Jarhead. So Jake Gyllenhaal was me basically. Like he was like he joined, and then he like just like he understood like early on like the hypocrisy and the like the strange mindset it takes to fit in there. And he was just like I'm a moron, but I don't want to put myself out like I'm some smart guy, but I was smarter than that. You know what I mean? And that's what he was. He was just like, no, this like everything here makes no sense. And guys like Peter Sarsgaard in that movie, like that was his life. And then spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Jarhead, you should. So close your ears if you haven't for the next 30 seconds. When they found out he lied about having a criminal record, and they were going to have to, Peter Sarsgaard was going to get kicked out after deployment. He was like broken, dude. He was like broken, and there was this real powerful moment, and I remember this quote because it speaks to me. Jake Gyllenhaal says to him, he's just like shaking his head. He goes, "All you want is out." Oh no, I'm sorry. He says, "All I want is out, and all you want is in." It's just crazy how just different people just collaborate differently in their environment. Like some people, that's all they want. That's all they need. That's all they can do. And other people like me, were like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's a very, 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 very good movie, dude. It's very underrated, and I seen it before I served, and I thought I was like, it's okay, it's whatever. But then afterwards, and there's a lot of good military movies out there, and afterwards, I'm like, that's the one, dude. That is the best one.
15 years old.
Huh?
Movie's 15 years old.
It still holds up. So I literally watched this. I bet since we've been doing the show, like a couple months, I watched it, and I'm like, ooh, good. Just spoke to me like super strong. And then also the camaraderie shows, like, you know, they link up after the fact, and they all got hair and beards, and they're still boys, which is true, you know. Like if I seen some of the guys I served with, like we'd still be tight as shit, you know what I mean? But it's a weird thing, man. To summarize, watch Jarhead. I don't even know how that came up. Just watch that movie.
Nice tangent.
Fucking good movie. Really fucking good movie. Anyways.
Yeah, so been doing good on social media.
Yeah. I broke the Bisping record.
No, which one?
The guys only want one thing. That's Masvidal and
With a 3-piece. Yeah.
Usman. Over 800.
Damn.
And then I think almost 700 or over 700 on the one I made, which is very surprising. So at first I thought it was because Bisping shared that one, but now I'm thinking once it starts getting like quite a few likes, it just like goes to the top of like the hashtag.
It shows on the like Discover page.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people reshared it, but they weren't like big name people. It was just people. But it was like I said, it was like likes every 30 seconds, likes every 45 seconds. It was just all day thing. And I'm like, but no one like shared that was big or anything. So I'm like, I think after you get like X amount of likes, like if you follow hashtag BJJ memes or something, like maybe after X amount of likes, it's one of the first ones that comes up when you're scrolling that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't know the algorithm.
No.
Yeah.
It works though. It definitely works.
Get more likes. Likes equals you gotta get likes to get likes, basically.
You have to give likes to get likes?
You gotta get likes to get likes.
I don't get that.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously.
Yeah. It's a conundrum.
Obviously.
But now you're a video producer.
I am a video producer.
You're a video editor now.
No, I'm not. I just threw them in there in the right order, and then like the way it was like the way I was like, it's fine. I was like, it'll work that way.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. It's too hard to do on the phone. I tried to do a little bit of stuff. It was way too hard to do. I thought it turned out okay though.
Yeah.
When you put the dope soundtrack on there, but I thought my video editing you would laugh at how long it took me to do that. It took me virtually all day long to do that.
For a minute.
Forever. I would guess like hand in phone, like getting videos, putting the videos on there. I would probably say 4 or 5 hours. That's why I asked you to do it, Alex. I'm not good at this.
It's a bad time, man. Give me a week. I'll have a lot more time.
This is what I'm trying to tell you is that I asked you to do so much, and I feel bad I don't do anything. So like that's me trying to do something, but I'm just so much worse at it. Like I don't mind putting in the time. I just feel like it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary how much time I'm putting in there.
It took me 10 minutes to put the music on it.
It literally took me hours to do that, to do what I did. Hours. I mean, I also had to dig pretty deep to find some of those videos.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Homegirl's Amanda Lowe, it was hard to find some of her videos because she's like kind of like an underground grappler, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to find some of that stuff.
She shared it, right?
She shared it, yeah. It's on her story. Hers and Submission Underground story. So, yeah, for those who don't know what we're talking about, I took forever to make this pretty basic trailer for Jillian Robertson versus Amanda Lowe grappling match at Submission Underground, whatever. I don't know what number it's 15 maybe. I don't know. This Sunday. Yeah, so it's on my Instagram page. It's getting quite a few eyeballs, which is crazy, Alex. I don't know if it's the whole algorithm thing. Is all my other videos, like since I put that one up and Submission Underground and her shared it, got like triple the views that were already on there. All of them.
Did you get any more followers?
Yeah, quite a bit.
No, are you 300?
I'm 194. 294.
Where were you yesterday?
270, probably.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I do what I can. I listen to Joe Rogan. He says just don't worry about who's watching. Don't worry about
Dude, did you listen to
just
his
keep
one
doing.
with that mathematician?
No, I saw it on there
good
though.
one.
The last one I listened to him and Joe Schilling because I'm a big Joe Schilling fan. And Kickboxer, if you didn't know, he was just on there. He trains as Cowboy Cerrone. And him and Russell Peters, that was the most recent one. I listened to that. But I take his advice a lot, dude. Like you just keep doing what you want to do, you know? Like
Yeah, someone's got to take over his empire. Why not us?
I don't worry about how many people watch this show, dude. I'm just gonna keep doing it. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter how many people like my memes. I'm just gonna keep posting them. You know, I started out with literally one follower. Started out with one follower on Instagram. Not very long ago, Alex. Not very long ago.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eddie from Grind Gang. I think when he started talking to us, I probably had like 100, less than 100 probably followers on Instagram. You just gotta keep doing it, man. That's what Rogan says. I mean, that could mean months. It could mean years. Who knows? Just gotta keep doing it.
Yeah.
If you keep doing it and you're passionate about it, it'll get traction. I've said it before. My memes are some of the best in the game. I know it is. I know they are. I see the attention they get when other people share them. So, you know,
What the fuck is that account that you keep shitting
I'll call
on?
them out again. BJJ Bermuda.
Motherfuckers.
BJJ Bermuda. I even made a meme about him. They didn't share that one.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
Fucking meme
They're
stealers.
probably nice guys. I don't know. Dude, they be
Maybe they were like really innocent.
their
Like,
whole
fuck, we
page,
forgot to-
their entire page, and all 40 whatever thousand followers they have are stolen memes. Every one of them.
Damn.
Literally every picture is a taken meme with no credit. It's fucked up. Fuck them. That's not cool.
Yeah.
That's not cool. I mean, I know it's lame and it probably sounds childish. Like, oh, bro, it's a fucking meme. I get it, but I don't even want to say it because it sounds so cheesy. You're basically taking someone's art. You know what I mean?
It is art. This is
I
definitely
think
a
it
form
is.
of art. It's a form of comedy. It's be like joke stealing. It's the exact same thing as if I went and ripped off Kevin Hart's hour
Yeah.
and did it myself. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to do it as good as him, but that's like, dude,
No.
that's a huge no-no in the stand up
Yeah.
world.
Like when Joe Rogan and
What happened
Carlos
to
Mencia went after.
Yeah, Carlos Mencia is a no one now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, again, it is just a meme, but like, you know, I don't want to say I work hard, but like, I don't want to say I work hard because I don't, but it takes a little bit of creativity. It really does. And I don't really, and you have to have a specific mind for it. Like, I can't make memes outside of martial arts. Like, I've tried. Like all the memes, I don't think they make them, but all the memes that go on, like Men's Humor, which is a great meme page on Instagram. Like all those memes that are just about everyday life that are like fucking they're perfect. If you don't follow Men's Humor on Instagram, you definitely should.
Dude, you know who you should follow is the Tasteless Gentleman because he posts a lot of MMA memes too, but he does
I
all
would
memes.
love it. And I'm not one of those guys that thinks I'm the only one with MMA memes. That's
And he gets
stupid.
credit too. That one.
Most people do. Most people do. It's just the
So
few
fucking-
scumbags like BJJ Bermuda who doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to. I don't want to put myself off like I'm some self-serious fucking guy because I'm really not. But it's a little. Like I said, it takes a little bit of creativity. I can't make memes outside of martial arts. I just can't do it. I don't have the skill for it. But I can see. All it takes for me is to see a meme template, and I can find a way to make that funny and martial arts related. Typically.
Yeah.
Fuck BJJ Bermuda.
Yeah,
I still follow
that's
them
the
though.
whole point. Yeah, to see if they take your shit.
No, I mean they post good shit, but I'm like, okay, this is funny, but where did it come from? Like, I don't even want to give them the likes anymore because I know that it's taken from someone. Oh,
Yeah.
well, at least they don't live
true artist.
Walmart. I'm not a true artist. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying it takes a little bit of creativity and a little bit of credit would be nice. That's all. And it's so crazy because it's something that you actually get better with time.
Yeah, but remember that time where you thought someone stole your meme and didn't give you credit, and then they definitely did, and you just
That's
didn't
true.
see it?
This is true. Yeah, I do remember that. But now I know. It's all about the credit. You gotta give people credit. Gotta give credit where credit's due. So let's just slide right along because stealing someone's meme is a shitty thing to do. Should we figure out something else shitty, Alex?
Oh, yeah. Sure, Gage.
You want to tell you the story?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
For everyone listening, I promise very, 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 very soon we're going to dive into UFC 251, but I also promise you don't want to miss this. This is the first for me, Alex. I am happy to announce that this is my first.
Yeah, because I think I remember when I was 16 and it happened to me.
I'm going to talk about that one too. Trust me. So this is what happened. So, which is funny. Shout out to Travis. He's the best. He was cracking up because this is when I stopped drinking, Alex. It's because of this. So what happened was because of this. This is why I was like, I gotta stop drinking. I gotta stop drinking during the week. That's what I was thinking. As I take a drink right now on a Monday. So it's just a regular old day. I get back to the yard. I'm empty. They're like, we're gonna load you right back up. I said, okay. I went to take a piss. I'm sitting there. I'm pissing in the. We call them honey buckets here. I think it's just like a brand name.
Sitting to piss?
No. I'm standing up peeing in a honey bucket, which is like a porta potty.
Okay.
You know what a porta potty is, right? Johnny on the spot, whatever. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
some of them have urinals, right? Look off to the side. So I'm peeing in there, which is that's just our bathroom at work, you know. Hashtag blue collar for life. So I'm sitting there peeing in my in the porta potty, and I have a fart coming. So I fart, and instantly I feel it's liquid, dude. So then I because I usually wear spandex to work if I'm training that night, because I don't want instead of just like, you know, I don't know how, I guess that's too much information, but I wear spandex instead of like regular boxers, like if I'm going to jiu-jitsu that night. So I can't pull my what you would call it through like a zipper. So they're unzipped. So I like, for all our video listeners, I like pull them out like and look down, and I just see all this liquid shit oozing out, like cradling.
So your pants in spandex
and khakis. And believe it or not, it's way worse than it would have been in jeans. I thought, the whole joke is you wore your brown pants. You know what I mean? No, way worse. So they're trying to load me up. So I'm trying to so this all happens as I'm just gonna take a quick pee, and then I gotta pull under and get loaded. They're waiting for me basically. And I'm like, oh no. So then I shift my pants to the side and look down, and to look at my ass of my khakis, and it's just this big brown puddle. It's this big brown puddle on my ass. And I'm like, oh no. And I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? So I had to like sit down and like grab a bunch of toilet paper and like scoop the liquid poop out of my spandex. Like,
good God.
It's not a bathroom, it's a fucking porta potty. There's not a lot going on in there. So I'm like soaking the toilet paper in it and like dumping it in the thing, like soaking it like a sponge, like dumping it in there to get all the like so bad.
Jesus.
It's so bad. So
Is there
then
a sink?
no.
Oh Jesus Christ.
So I soak it all up, and then I start like grabbing more toilet paper, and you know that one ply toilet paper that in porta potties.
Nice
No.
shit.
So I'm like wrapping it around my hands like a mummy, and I'm I'm like scrubbing it, and then I'm trying to scrub the back, and it's just this giant brown spot in my light brown khaki pants. And I'm like, everyone's gonna see this, and I smell terrible. So I have to get loaded, and I like have to walk and go get my ticket, which is like my receipt or whatever, and I have to, and then I go back to the different honey. I keep saying Honey Bucket. It's a brand around here. Different porta potty, and I take glass cleaner with me. So this is the bright idea I had. I take glass cleaner with me, which is
Spray it up your butthole.
like no, like Windex, I guess. It's like we clean our mirrors and stuff with it. So I just spray it all over the back of my pants, inside and out. So it's like soaking wet. So I scrub it in some more. It's still coming out like brown, which is gross. And then all this time I'm just trying not to be seen. I'm trying not for no one to see my backside. That's the plan. So then I get to a hose, and I basically spray my whole body down with like soaking wet to make it look like I had like an accident with my hose. So I'm just soaking wet. So I just spray water all over my backside.
Way to not bring attention to yourself.
I mean, we use hoses all day long. Like all day long, we're rinsing off our trucks and stuff, But so I made it look like I had a big mishap with water. So then, like I didn't get to wipe all this. I'm being rushed because I'm taking a load, and then I'm in a rush so bad I get the load too wet, and I gotta pull back around again and get more, which is like a no. But like I was just like trying to hurry up and get the hell out of there and stop. And then on my way out, I was gonna stop again at the porta potty further away from the plant and do some more glass cleaner and spraying and scrubbing. So all this time I'm doing this, I finally get out of there. And my pants are soaking wet. I think I still smell bad. And I didn't even wipe my butt. Like, that crossed my mind. I was just trying to get the stain off the pants.
What did you do with your spandex?
I washed them. They're good to go. Now.
No, what did you do with them immediately?
Oh, I'm still wearing them bitches. And now my ass is on fire, right? I didn't wipe. I got this dirty shit all over me. Yeah. So I go to the next job. Thank God it's an easy job. And then I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, my ass hurts. Like I'm on fire from having just shit stuck on me for like probably an hour at this point. I'm like, I still can't tell if you're gonna see this big stain on my ass when my pants dry. I really don't want to walk around with this. So I texted my dispatcher and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna have to go home after this job. I said I've just been throwing up all morning, so I'm sick. So, I go. Okay. Yeah, he was all right. So I go home. I go back to the plant. I wash out, come home, and then here's like the dirtbaggery in me. The next day, he told me to let him know how I feel in the morning. I told him I was still sick, so I took the next day off work. I feel like I earned that.
Yeah, I mean, pretty traumatic,
Super traumatic, dude. The whole time, I'm like, everyone's gonna see I shit my pants. That's all I could think about.
Are you gonna have like extra pants in your truck now from now on?
I thought about it, but I think I'm confident. I'm just not gonna fart anymore.
No more fart.
I'm gonna retire farting. I'm done with that.
Damn, dude. Well, yeah.
Well, the other thing, yeah, I've never done it, and so let's talk about when you did it, and then we'll talk about UFC 251. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I did it. I was 16 years old. Okay, I was at football practice.
Way too old to be shitting yourself out.
What the? Okay. Well, we're running around the track, and similar to you, just thought it was gonna be an innocent fart, just a quick little, oh, a fart. I got a fart.
Was this? I don't remember. Was this my senior year, your junior year, or?
Yes.
Okay.
It was in the summer. It was the August heat. It's fucking hot. It must have been extra lubrication or something, You just think it's going to be an innocent thing, and then all of a sudden, oh, God. Oh, no. And, I was in mid-stride, so I was like, oh, fuck. Dude.
I remember this so well, actually. So well.
Dude, what do I do? This kind of Like,
But how? My question is, how did you? Because like I was like, ooh, until I looked in my drawers and saw it. Like, how did you know you shit yourself?
dude, you know it. You know it.
Mine was all watery and stuff though. I wasn't sure.
I knew right away.
Was yours like? Was it watery and mushy?
Yeah, you just feel it, dude. All right,
You
you
just
just feel
felt the
it. All right?
mushy.
Everyone who shit
Okay.
their pants, you know the feeling.
Okay. All right.
So, like, you know, again, there was only a porta potty where we were. We were in the middle of a fucking field. So I, unlike you, was like, I got to get these underwear off. Like, because I'll just fucking free ball. So I go into the porta potty. I wipe my ass, you know. I didn't have any glass cleaner, but, you know. So there was. Yeah, there was toilet paper.
You gotta keep the glass cleaner handy, dude.
Yeah, dude. You know, things you learn when you grow up. You know, I just was young and naive. I didn't care about glass cleaner.
That's not even for glass, dude. It's for removing shit stains for pants.
So anyway, there's no trash can. There's like, you know, 40 other dudes there with us. Jesus. So I take my underwear off and I'm like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do with it? There's no trash can. We're at a porta potty. You know, I'm 16, so I'm like, well, I guess I can just put it in my pocket.
I forgot I put it in your pocket.
Yeah, so I couldn't drive yet. I don't think I just turned 16. So you're the one who gave me a ride home.
I forgot you put it in your pocket.
Yeah, and then we're driving, and I'm like, he's like, dude, you shit your pants? And I was like, yeah. Well, first of all, I remember coming up to you and Travis Martin, and you guys were standing there like, what's up? And I was like,
thinking we were going to like accept it.
yeah, I don't know why. What in my head made me think that Travis Martin wouldn't open his fucking big ass mouth. The minute
Did he tell
him,
people?
oh my god, dude! I remember going up and be like, dude, I think I shit my pants. He goes, you shit your pants?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you know him.
I would have done that. That's awful.
Yeah, I know, but that was him. Anyway, so whatever, we ended it, and then like I was like, all right, so I'm driving in your car, and you're like, what'd you do with your underwear? I was like, in my pocket. He goes, you're like, your shit underwear is in your fucking pocket right now, and I was like, well, what the fuck did you want me to do? That I couldn't. What do you want me to do? Throw it in the porta potty? There's nowhere to throw it out. He's like, throw it out the window right now.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, dude, this was definitely your littering phase. Do you remember when you went through that? When you were just like,
oh boy, do I!
I litter all the time, bro. Yeah, dude. You know.
My littering spot was right by your house. I was like, good, they didn't clean the road anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made you. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, you made me throw it out the window.
Well, I probably didn't want it in my car. I feel like that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Someone eventually had to pick those up. Think about that. You think they're still there? I doubt it.
No, some unlucky parolee.
Super unlucky.
It sucks. I'm sorry to that person if you're listening.
Yeah, imagine if they were.
I cleaned it like the best I could.
Dude, I don't remember making you talking about the window. I do remember.
Window.
I do remember not giving a fuck about littering back then. Which is crazy to think about now, because now I'm like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, now you know it's a bunch of fucking 16-year-old assholes.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird the stuff that you think's funny then that like aren't.
Like
it's not funny.
Like yelling at McDonald's workers, Gage.
Don't remember that.
You don't remember coning that old lady and then calling her an old bitch?
No, I don't remember
Fucking
that.
burning out. You definitely did that. You used to love to cone people.
I loved coning people. I don't ever remember calling people bitch. But I remember the lady threw the cone back at me one time.
Maybe it was her. One time.
I remember I ordered the cone. Chandler had this on video actually. I remember I ordered the cone and then as soon as I reached out for it, she pulled it back and goes, "If you cone me, I'm going to chuck this at your face." And I said, "Okay." And then I did it anyways. And then she literally launched the cone right back at me. Yeah. And then I remember Chandler was like, "She retaliated." And then like we had to drive off and I had to find that melting ice cream cone in my So for those of you who don't know, when I coned, I've seen it two different ways. I've seen it where you grab it by the ice cream and like you turn it upside down so the cone's on top. I would just take the ice cream off and just drive away with the ice cream in my hand and let the employee sit there with a cone in their hand. Which I feel like if I was the employee, I feel like that's not that big of a deal. That's funny. You can just throw the cone away.
You're not getting really.
You're not getting a mess at all.
What was it? Fire in the Hole, where you would throw the milkshake back at them. That was fun.
I don't think I ever did that.
No,
Maybe once.
I was like, that's a dick move.
I don't remember doing that.
Because you're really not. You're not doing anything to them. You're just making your stupid thing.
Yeah, it's just a goofy little thing. But...
I do remember that time you refused to get out of the drive-thru until that girl gave you her number.
I don't remember that at all.
Definitely did that. Definitely.
Where was this?
Like at McDonald's. I don't know. You're like
she was
you're like, there's a line building up. Better give me those digits.
I don't remember that.
Definitely happened.
I'm sure she was a winner sitting at McDonald's.
Yeah, and then you going backwards through the drive-thru.
I remember the one time I drove all the way from my house backwards, all the way through town.
Yeah, you did that with Chase.
Oh, drove a long ways back. I'd stop at the stop signs and everything. Turn signals, the works. But you do dumb shit when you're a kid, man. It's fucking. I'm so lame now compared to how I was then.
Hey, you want to do fishtails?
Yeah, I don't do that. I just 2 hands on the wheel, man. Keep it moving.
The car seat in the back.
Yeah, turn the volume down. It's a little too loud. All right. So UFC 251. You ready for this?
I'm ready for
I don't even feel bad for doing this now, dude, because I thought you had a fucking test tomorrow.
I had one today. It was stressful.
I understand you had one today. But then I was like, let's drink, let's have fun. And then you're like, I have one Tuesday. I'm like, oh my God, like, should we even do the show? Like, what the fuck? Like, I felt like shit. Now it's next week. You can fuck off.
Okay.
Sorry. And by the way, the picture I have in the Google Doc, I understand it's the wrong main event. I thought the picture was really cool, though.
That is a cool one. Who made? Oh, BT.
I don't know who made that.
BT Sports Box Office.
Oh, it's a dope picture.
Yeah. All right. So
we're doing predictions. Alex, I'm going to need you on the keypads. I got one hand, dude. Sorry.
Damn it! Why didn't we pre-write these out?
It's not that big a deal, is it? Really?
No.
Just write a lot. Yeah, dude. Come on. I spent 4 hours making a 1 minute long video, and you're complaining about typing 2 people's name at a time. I have a feeling you and I are going to agree on almost maybe every single one of these fights.
I know, so do I. I know. I think that's a real problem.
But it's fine. I mean, I'm going to give a method of victory and everything. In a round, so maybe that'll at least be different. I don't see. Are you typing on here?
Yeah.
I don't see where. Okay, I see. Oh, I see. And you alternated it? You didn't alternate it, bro. You got to alternate it.
No.
We're going to alternate it. We're going to alternate. Oh, you don't have to retype it, but.
Okay.
Do you want to start first or me start first? We're just doing the five minute fights, right?
Yeah, I want to start first.
Okay.
So,
first off, can you pull up odds or is that too
much?
much?
I have it already up, bro.
Boom. All right, so first fight of the main card, go.
Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal.
No, the first fight, fool. Don't start with the main event.
Shit, I thought we were going down up, motherfucker.
That's dumb. No, first fight. You can still go first. Paige Van Zandt versus Amanda Hebos.
Well, I think everyone on the planet
which is crazy, honestly. I mean, go ahead. You go ahead.
Amanda Hebos, who is the minus 950 favorite. That's pretty damn high. Dude, I don't even think that Amanda Nunes was up there against Felicia Spencer, but
it was like minus 800 though. Hebos is a bigger favorite.
This is a bigger favorite. She's minus 950 against Paige Van Zandt, who is plus 600.
That's bonkers.
So yeah, I'm not calling anything. I'm not calling any crazy upset here. Yeah, I think Reebok fucks her up.
I need a round and a method of victory, bro. We gotta do it right.
I could see this actually going to decision, but like unanimous domination.
So you got Hebos unanimous decision?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You can type that down. No. Daddy does not see it that way.
There's only 3 rounds, so
It's only 3 rounds, but here's what's crazy to me. And I completely agree with Hebos being the big favorite because I think she smokes Van Zandt. But what's crazy to me is, I mean, I'll throw my stuff under the bus, myself included. I really didn't know who Amanda Hebos was until she beat up Mackenzie Dern her last fight. I mean, she's really, really good, and Mackenzie Dern's pretty fucking good. But I think that was Mackenzie Dern's only loss, honestly. Can you look that up, Mackenzie Dern's record? I think her only loss was getting beat by Amanda Hebos, and it was really bad.
Yep, she's 8-1.
Yep. Okay. And Amanda Hebos is 9-1. But yeah, I didn't really know who she was until that, and I was like, oh shit. And she out grappled her, which was crazy because that's Dern's strong suit. Beat her real bad. So I guess apparently I wasn't the only one to put Amanda Hebos on their radar because she's a giant favorite. I'm going to say something fucked up. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to say something real fucked up. I think Hebos is going to fucking take her down and ground and pound the shit out of her for like a while. I'm going to say round 2. And I think she armbars her. And Paige Van Zandt has a really fucked up arm, in case you didn't know. She's had multiple arm surgeries. She always breaks that same arm. Hebos is going to break it again, bro. Ending her MMA career.
Whoa. Dark
second round. Hebos second round submission. Type it down.
What is Ebos a dime? Let's see here.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, she's pretty
definitely good. An undercover dime.
Yeah, both of them are good looking.
I've definitely sent you some of her Instagram pictures before. 100%.
Brazilian. Yeah.
She's a low key dime. She's a sleeper dime because
she looks. She's like one of those girls.
Because she's got like that
pretty,
athletic look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's like, oh, like that's just a girl who's been working out. You know what I mean? Like when she's like fighting, she doesn't look that good, but when she puts the dress on or the bikini on and she's got the makeup on, she looks great. You know what I mean? She's a sleeper dime. Sorry, Paige Van Zandt. You're getting fucked up, son.
Say goodbye to your arm.
Yeah, I think this will be Paige Van Zandt's last fight. How crazy is that? She'll move on from fighting, I think.
Oh fuck! Please don't.
At least in the UFC. Your laptop's going to die?
No, it's good.
Okay. So my turn is next?
It is.
I feel very confident about this, Alex. Very confident about this. Rose is going to win. Unanimous decision. For those of you who don't know, Alex, I'm sure you know, but if anyone didn't, this is a rematch. Rose lost her belt to Andrade. So I'll give a little history lesson, modern history, recent history lesson. Rose lost her belt to Jessica Andrade. Rose was beating the shit out of her for almost 2 full rounds, piecing her up real bad, beating her in every way possible. Rose was fishing for a standing Kimura, if you don't remember. Paige Van Zandt picked her up while Rose had both her hands. Did I say something wrong?
You said Paige Van Zandt.
Did I really? Sorry. Jessica Andrade picked Rose up while Rose was fishing for that standing Kimura. So both Rose's arms were occupied. And Jessica Andrade picked her up. She's a big, strong woman. And slammed Rose on her head, knocked her out.
One of the sickest slams I've ever seen.
It was super sick, for sure. Scary. It was like, is she alive? You know
what I mean?
Like,
your head fucking
getting knocked out, dumped on your head is not good. You know, it could be a neck break or something, But Rose was winning every second of that fight until then. And Andrade became the champ for 5 seconds until Weili Zhang knocked her out in 20 seconds.
Fucking 20 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, or 30 or whatever it was. Really, really, really quickly. So I got Rose in the rematch. I think that freak thing, Rose was going to win that fight. Every other circumstance besides that. So I think Rose wins this rematch for sure. And I think she's a betting underdog. So get on that shit. Get on that shit.
That's wrong. Okay. So
She's the favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
She's been the favorite all week.
I don't fucking know, man.
Anyway, all right. So Rose this is according to FanDuel.
So I say
out,
unanimous
odds
decision.
will
So
change.
you can write that down. I got Rose unanimous decision.
I know.
Sorry. Okay.
So Rose is minus 198 favorite, so a heavy favorite. Well,
Not that heavy.
And Andras is the plus 160 underdog.
I'll say it like Chael Sonnen says it. Chael Sonnen says plus or minus one anything, basically a pick 'em fight.
Okay.
I get what you're saying. Like, it's a decent amount, but it's not really like worth it. Like, oh, it's a favorite until it's in the 200s. Really, I think.
So yeah. So I also agree, Rose, but I think she could serve one of those head kicks.
There you go. Fuck yeah. So second
The
round
reason
knockout.
why, again, like you said, completely dominated the first fight, and then like the only thing that makes me hesitant is her like mental thing. Like she wasn't sure if she wanted to fight anymore. She got glass in her eye or whatever, because of Connor. But yeah, from the last interview I read from her, she said she's been in like the best mental state of her life.
Yep.
So, all right, hopefully she's not full of shit. But yeah, if that is true, and she's like, obviously, like she is one of the premier fighters at her weight class, and she was dominating.
She's incredible.
And she's hot.
And she's what?
And she's hot.
She could be if she grew her hair out.
What? Have you seen the photos of her with her hair out?
Yeah, she was super hot.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Which is weird. Very weird.
I don't know why she goes with it, but whatever.
She legitimately looks like a teenage boy with a shaved head. Which is crazy because with hair, she's good looking. What I have to say about that, Alex, to piggyback on what you were saying, is I think she wasn't in the right state of mind, like when she was talking about it. Her first fight with Jessica, and she was beating the shit out of her.
Yeah.
So I just think skill-wise, she's better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And especially if she, like she says, has her head wrapped around it now, like she's not going to let this one go. She's not going to slip up twice, I don't think.
No.
So yeah, I'm pretty confident. I don't think she'll finish her. John George is a tough son of a bitch. So I'm going to hope you're right, honestly. So I don't know if you want to write that in there. I guess I'm next.
No, you went first last time. Dude.
You pick. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. I didn't want to be first for this one. That's great.
So.
This is a tough one for me, I gotta say.
I am going with Jan. The first championship fight on the card. So Jan Piotr.
Piotr.
That is not how you fucking say it.
I bet my life it's Piotr.
Petr is Piotr.
Piotr.
What? I'm getting on fucking Google Translate or something.
I'm telling you, dude. Sorry to our non-American friends.
Dude.
Oh, Russia, yeah. I'm almost confident it's Piotr, bro. You think I fucking made that shit up in my head? No, I don't think so. Most people say Peter, though. I don't think Peter's wrong. I think most people say Peter. I bet Eddie, Grind Gang MMA, shout out, and I bet Tom, God Mode MMA 2.0, shout out. I bet they both would know easily. And we're just sounding stupid. So sorry to you fellas. Sorry to you fellas, because I know you know pronunciations and shit. We're dumb Americans, dude. I'm dumb no matter what I am. But
anyway,
I think it's Piotr.
Whatever. If his name is Piotr,
Just say Peter. Most Americans say Peter. Just say Peter.
I think he wins it.
Yeah, he's a tough son of a bitch.
I think this is gonna. Yeah, I don't see him. I don't see him TKOing him. I'm gonna go unanimous decision. But I do think that Jose Aldo, I think he's on the back half of his career. So that's why. And I think Jan is 25.
Super impressive record too.
Yeah.
14-1.
And like Jose just lost a split decision to like Marlon Moraes.
Which well you can't. He won that fight.
Still,
I think most people would agree he won that fight.
yeah.
I think he kind of beat the shit out of Marlon Moraes. I can't believe they gave that to Moraes, dude. I can't believe it. I thought that was out all day long. I rarely say this word, but I'm going to say it. I think that was a robbery. I think Aldo won that fight.
It was a train robbery.
I think it was a robbery, dude. I was baffled. Travis and I, shout out Travis again, were like, oh my god, because we had a big parlay going on, and we had Marlon Moraes. We both had Marlon winning, and we were like, fuck, no way he won. And then announced Marlon won, and we're like, oh my god, that's exciting, but what a fucking robbery for Aldo. Yeah, I think. Go ahead. I think I don't.
I just said. I said Jan by unanimous decision.
I hate to agree with you, but I will. Will I? Fuck.
Do it.
I think I will. I think I will. Well, Jan's so tough, man. He's so tough. I think he knocks Aldo out.
I just don't see him. I've never seen him really like have the power. You know, he doesn't have a lot of finishes. That's why I don't.
Give me his record. 14-1. How many decisions? How many?
6 by knockout, 1 by submission, and 7 by decision. So he knocked out Uriah Faber, old man.
So you think knocking out half your opponents is not a lot of finishes?
No.
That's a fucking lie, if you ask me.
Well, one was a corner.
It's not Justin Gaethje, Conor McGregor style, but I mean,
I think you're like a knockout person whenever you like clean up the amateur dudes. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, everything you're reading is all pro stats. You don't find amateur stats that you look for. If you're knocking out,
saying dude's not in the UFC, okay?
How many? Okay, who's he knocked out? Okay, good point, Alex. Who has he knocked out in the UFC besides Faber? Faber and who else?
His UFC debut against Turturo Ishiromi.
Okay, Ishiromi. Okay.
And
knocked him out.
Corner stoppage for Douglas Selva DeAndre. And then Uriah Faber.
How many fights in the UFC?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So was that 3 knockouts in 6 fights?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to discredit you because that's a fair analysis.
And like I know Aldo has been knocked out by like Conor and Max Holloway, but
did Holloway knock him out twice, or did the first one go to just twice?
Both of them. Mm-hmm.
We won't get into that because we got more to talk about Holloway next. Literally next, actually. I'll tell you what. To me, I don't want. This is not a God mode high confidence pick because Adam looked good at 135 against Moraes. I think he won the fight. I think Moraes is really tough. However, Moraes does gas. I'll tell you what. I don't have a real good reason for picking it, but I'm picking by 3rd round knockout.
3rd round knockout?
3rd round knockout. Yep. Knocks him out late. But I will say this. I would like Aldo to win. I think that would be amazing for his legacy. especially like you said. Even Aldo's super young. It's crazy to think how young he is, considering how he was the king for so long. But imagine what a feather in the cap for Aldo if he got a second belt at a lower weight class. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, dude.
Aldo's hard not.
He's still only
He's
33.
he's young, dude. He was undefeated for 10 years in his 20s. It's crazy. Aldo's a very likable character, don't you think? Like it's hard. I love rooting for Aldo. He's a super likable dude. I would see Aldo win this fight, but I just don't. I just think it's like past versus present, like student versus teacher. You know what I mean? Like new age versus old school. Even though Aldo's not old, Peter Yan is just like that like that youngster coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think Yan gets it done, but I would love to see Aldo win that fight. I really would.
Yeah.
So next we got featherweight title rematch. Alexander Volkanovski versus Max Holloway. I gotta tell a little story here. So for everyone, Max Holloway's last two fights. Fuck. You know what? I am unfair. I'm unfair. I just thought of it. I'm unfair.
Oh, we never said the odds of Aldo Yan.
Oh yeah, what are they?
Right now, Aldo is a plus 192 underdog. Yan is the minus 240 favorite.
Damn. Okay. Pretty big favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what it is about Max. I was gonna pat myself on the back big time because I predicted Poirier beat him when they fought for the 155 interim title, and Poirier won pretty soundly. I also predicted Volkanovski would beat him, which he did in their fight last year. I predicted that as well. I remember you were a suspect. I think you were a suspect about both of those picks of mine. Pretty sure you were talking to me like, I don't know, bro. You really got Holloway losing? I'm like, I think so.
Yeah, I didn't think Volkanovski would win.
I did. I was real confident then too. So let me backtrack though. Here's where I'm fucked up. I also thought Ortega was going to beat him for the belt, and Max Holloway beat the shit out of Brian Ortega, real bad in a 5-round fight. And I wasn't the only one drinking the Ortega juice because he was the betting favorite, which is so. The two craziest odds of recent memory I can remember are Darren Till was the favorite against Woodley for the belt, which is crazy, where the challenger was the favorite, and Brian Ortega was the betting favorite against Holloway for the belt. Brian Ortega never lost the fight. So I did have Ortega winning there. I don't know why. I just did. I just had a feeling. But anyways, here's where I backtrack big time. I think Holloway wins this fight. He wins the rematch. Alex, are you in that group chat on Instagram?
Yeah, vaguely. I pop in and out.
Okay. Well, I've said like a handful of things on there. I don't know if you've seen any of them. I think I sent my first message on Saturday because there's this guy. I won't say his name. But he was on there. We got in like an argument. It was fucking awkward, dude. Like I hate I don't want to argue on fucking social media. I don't. It's stupid. But there's this guy in that group. Again, I won't say his name. Everyone who listens to this podcast will know who I'm talking about. But he says this. He always says and posts, especially on his stories, real controversial, negative shit. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. It's not what social media is for. It's gross to me. This dude on his story will screenshot DMs from people where he's like arguing with people, and he's like, "Look at this fucking guy." Like, he'll like type that in there. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? That's so gross. But anyways, it's so gross. So
did you get
this
nailed on
dude,
his story, bro?
huh?
Did you get nailed on his story?
No, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. No, I'm surprised I didn't get after this one though. But it's real controversial. All the stuff he says, it's like him in the argument or saying some real controversial like piece on something. It's weird. It's weird. It's like his whole like I don't know persona. I don't know. It's weird. So, anyways, this guy again. I read the group. There's usually so much. There's so many messages in there. I don't really read them. But like I think it was on Sunday. I was reading them, and this guy. Again, everyone who's listening to this, or listens to most people, will know who I'm talking about. He was like, everyone betting on Volkanovski is going to lose money. I know Holloway's winning. He said it like a couple times. And then the last time he said, I know Holloway's winning, he said it when another guy was like, I don't know, bro. Like, Volkanovski looked really good that first fight. And he like mocked them. He's like, yeah, because every rematch goes the same way, right? Like, laugh emojis. I know Holloway's winning. And
All
for whatever reason, I had to chime in. I had to do it. And I almost regret doing it. I said, saying, quote unquote, someone's winning is ridiculous. You just knows who's winning anything. You can feel real confident in a pick, but you don't fucking know. That's dumb to say. So I basically said that. And then the other guy he was arguing with was like, that's what I'm saying, LOL. Like, that's kind of silly, right? So we went on back and forth, and we were talking basically about this guy, but he wasn't responding. And I'm like, I even agree with the guy, because I think Holloway wins this fight. But I don't know. That's just dumb. Like, to me, that's the dumb thing to say. And then this guy starts tagging me in the chat. He's like, yeah, I know he's going to win. You got a problem with that, bro? I'm like, okay, no, but how do you know? And then I made a really listen, Alex, I made a really fucking funny comment. I said, listen, dude, if you know, that's great. I'm jealous because I've seen Back to the Future 2, and if you know the outcomes of sporting events, you can become filthy rich. Like, I've seen the movie. All you gotta do is bet everything you own on all sporting events because you know the outcome.
Wasn't that his name?
His name Biff.
Biff.
Yeah. So then God mode, shout out to Tom. He's like, oh my God, what's the name of the almanac? Oh my God, I can't believe I just forgot it. Like the Max Almanac, whatever it's called, the sports almanac they use in the movie. He's like, that's great. I'm like, yeah. So I told that guy, I'm like, bet everything you own on Max. Like, you know the outcome. And he's like, is that a problem? I feel really confident in my favorite fighter. And I had to just go away. I had to stop. I was like, I'm not trying to get in some beef with some
vortex, bro.
I'm not trying to get in some beef with some dude I don't know. I think he's like 13 years old. Like, I'm after the stuff, like, we're talking about the dumb shit that I used to do when I was
Holloway t-shirt, bro. Fucking has a Hawaiian flag draped around him. He's just sitting there on his phone. It's fucking asshole.
After all the stuff we were talking about, the dumb stuff that I did when I was a kid, like, I can tell by his his social media presence, like, that's a kid. Or a really, really lame dude, I guess. But I'm like, I'm not trying to get in an argument with this guy. I even think the guy he says is gonna win. I'm even agreeing with him. I'm just saying, like, that's just a foolish thing to say. Anyways, moral of the story. Shout out to that guy. I'm not gonna say your name, but shout out to you. I'm sure you're a great guy. I don't want any problems, dude. Don't beat me. But I do think Holloway wins this rematch. I do. I think leg kicks were a giant factor for Volkanovski's victory. And I think Holloway is such a good and such a smart fighter that maybe it disrupted his game plan and his strategy mid-fight, which Volkanovski capitalized and won the fight. I think if that's Volkanovski's best weapon, which I think it was last fight, Holloway will certainly address it, and I think he's a better fighter elsewhere. So I think he wins a unanimous decision, Holloway. And regains his title. Sorry for that long rant, but I felt like it was necessary. I bullied
you on the internet.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get beat up by some 13-year-old kid who has a weird Instagram page. Yeah, I think Holloway by unanimous decision. I think gets his belt back.
So, I hate agreeing with you, Gage. I thought the first fight was pretty damn close.
It was close.
I
I
mean-
said a leg kicks I thought were the deciding factor.
I know Max thought he won.
I didn't. Not at all.
I thought it was very close. But, like, Volkanovski has just never impressed me.
He's impressive. I just think he's so small, bro. He's so, like, short.
I think what you said, the rematch, I think everything's different in a rematch, and I think Holloway's going to come for him. But I don't know. You know what, for fun? 4th round TKO, Holloway.
Okay.
I think he knocked out Aldo twice. I think he can knock out old Alexander the Great, even though.
I know you haven't written anything down since the Yon fight. You haven't even written the Yon fight down. Do you remember what I said?
Peter,
I don't even remember what I said.
It's on the doc. I don't know what you're.
Is it really?
Okay.
I'm not. Maybe I'm not connected to the internet. Sorry.
Fuck, dude. Dude,
I'll
do I have to
trust you.
send a fucking Instagram message your way and tell
I
you?
don't want beef, bro. I don't want beef. I hate arguing with people in general. There's a reason I don't talk about politics. Even if it's something I super strongly agreed on, I would never discuss it. I don't like. Ooh, nice though.
You hear
Bless
that?
you. I did. Bless you. I don't like confrontation, dude. I don't. You know what I mean? That's what I go to the gym for. I go to the gym and choke people out on a regular basis. I don't need to argue with someone on social media. That's stupid.
All right, we get it. You hurt your feelings. Okay.
No one hurt my feelings. That's my point. That's my
Right.
point. I'm hurting other people's feelings. I'm not trying to.
Sure. All right.
I don't want problems, dude.
Betting odds for that one.
That's what we're gonna do.
Holloway.
We're gonna do this for our favorite listeners, Alex. We're gonna keep this going. I don't even want you to cut this out, but I'm gonna pee.
Okay.
Sorry. Shout
How do
out
you
to
have
our listeners.
twice already?
I'm drinking, bro. I'm drinking a lot.
Jesus.
Sorry, I've been drinking well before I called you. I've been drinking. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, Max Holloway is the plus 174 underdog.
Good.
Volkanovski is minus 215 favorite.
Damn. Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
I tell you what. Speaking of the beef,
Yeah.
I like low key want Volkanovski to win, and like send that dude screenshots. Like you knew, bro. Like you knew Hollow was gonna win.
Dude,
What
I
happened?
put my house up for a second mortgage because you knew.
Yeah. Hopefully, I feel sorry for you. You bet everything on it, right? Because you knew. Ugh. Why you get me into this, dude?
Dude, I don't know.
This is a child. I'm willing to bet this is a child. I don't want to get into this. He's a child. He took a karate class once when he was 12, and now all of a sudden he's a big fight fan.
In all honesty, though, I do think it goes the full. I'm definitely going to bet that this fight goes the distance.
Yeah, I think it probably will. But usually you're picking Holloway knockout for fun, 4th round?
Yeah, for fun, but I hope that happens. But yeah, I mean, realistically, I think it'll actually.
What did I say? Unanimous decision?
You just said UD gets his belt back.
Okay. Well, I hate to. Yeah. So far we're agreeing on every fight, and I went first this time. So Alexander, you get the main event first.
Yeah. As much as I like Masvidal, I don't think.
God damn it! Why are you disagreeing? You're going to agree with me again.
He has the wrestling to beat Usman, man. Like, after you sent me that video of Colby Covington just fucking throwing him around like a bitch, dude, like just ragdolling him.
Okay, well, hang on. First off, I hate to say this, Eddie's going to be pissed because Usman's his favorite fighter. Colby Covington very well might be a better wrestler than Usman. On paper, he is a better wrestler than Usman, but he didn't get to see them wrestle each other. And that's no striking involved. So, just saying. That's potentially a better wrestler going against him. And that was like 6 years ago.
Yeah, well, I'm still going to stick with it.
I know. I'm not even disagreeing with you. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to come up with an excuse.
Yeah, so you're not going to get me to like change my reasoning.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I hope maybe maybe Usman will want to throw, but I mean, he's not.
Do you want Masvidal to win though?
Yeah, I want him to
too.
win.
Me
I'd
too.
love to see him knock him out and like fucking. But do I think it'll happen? No. Am I gonna bet on it? Probably not.
Hard to bet against Usman, man. It really is.
Oh yeah, right now the odds are Usman is a minus 300 favorite. Jorge is the plus 230 underdog.
That's a good fucking underdog. Not bad at all.
I'm sure that line's gonna change. I think there'll be some people who throw money on Masvidal. That number is gonna go down.
Sorry. Okay. Well, how's it going?
I don't see the baddest man on the planet getting knocked out. I think it'll go the distance, unanimous decision.
Again, Masvidal has not been finished since Bellator 13 years ago.
Yeah.
The only time he's ever finished. And I watched it recently. He got choked unconscious. He didn't tap. He was a beast.
Yeah.
A freak thing. It was a fucking inverted triangle. Like Masvidal was doing work, and a guy locked up a triangle like while getting picked up, and it just put him to sleep. Masvidal might be the hardest guy to finish in the sport.
Yeah.
So you think unanimous? Do you think it's like bad, like Usman versus Woodley bad, just like ragdolling him around, or what?
Yeah, that's what I think's gonna happen.
You think Masvidal is just gonna look like shit for 25 minutes?
I think it's gonna be what you wish Ben Askren would have been.
Versus Masvidal?
Mm-hmm.
This might be controversial. I don't think so. Askren was the best wrestler in the UFC. I think Askren was a substantially better wrestler than Usman was.
Yeah, I know, but as long as Jorge doesn't come in with a flying knee and
that's not gonna happen.
But
every wrestler took note from that. Like, okay, we're not doing that. he was like the blueprint for, all right, if the guy starts running at you, don't try to take him down. I still think Askren would have beat Masvidal. I know that's what you wanted me to say. I know that's what you wanted me to say because, like you said, yeah, I think it would just be him. I think Masvidal would have had a really hard time getting up from Askren's takedowns. That's what I think. That's it's so crazy. Hindsight's 20/20, I guess. It's such an unpopular opinion now, but I'm not changing my mind. I'm not changing my mind. I think that would happen.
Now we'll never know.
No one ever know, and I don't really care. It's not like I fucking. We'll get into that later because we're going to talk about some parallel. We're going to talk about some parallel universes later.
No scares.
We're going to talk about some parallel universes later, Alex.
Okay.
In a parallel universe, Askren ragdolls Masvidal. Okay. Fuck you. I'm going Masvidal for the picks. Just because of you. In my heart, in my brain, I think what you think. I think Usman unanimous decision. But I'm gonna go risky with it. I'm gonna go risky because I'm gonna bet on Masvidal. I'm gonna bet on him.
How's he winning? What round?
Third round knockout.
Man. Oh, I wish it was Gilbert Burns.
I know. I would have Gilbert Burns.
Was gonna be. I had the parlay in. I had Jan, Holloway, and Burns. $50 would have won me like 500 and something.
Yeah, I had a big bet too. On every fight in the main. No, I didn't bet on the Hebos fight because she was such a big favorite. It wasn't worth it. Yeah, that too. I was gonna bet Burns knockout because I think Usman was gonna be a little scared to take him down. I think he was gonna be a little hesitant to look for the takedown.
Yeah. Well, I hope Burns gets to the winner.
Who fucking knows, man? Yeah. So full disclosure, I'm favoring Usman for sure. He has the style to beat most people, except Burns. Really. And I think Colby Covington as well. I think they're just so similar. Who knows? All I know they fought obviously, but it was a really close fight till that 5th round. Yeah, for the sake of it, I'm gonna take Masvidal 3rd round knockout, and here's why. So, who's been saying this? I mean, fuck, now Gilbert Burns would be hard to argue with, but people have been saying Masvidal is the most well-rounded fighter in the UFC for a long time. Well, he's got pretty much everything. He's got probably the best striking in the division. He's got really good wrestling defense. He can take motherfuckers down too. And he's been a black belt in jiu-jitsu for quite a while, I'm pretty sure. I know Yves Edwards has trained with him before. Obviously, Masvidal knocked out Yves Edwards back in the Dizzy before the UFC. And he was talking about how everyone sleeps on Masvidal's ground game. Like, they say his jiu-jitsu is fucking good. However, not good enough to submit Usman from the bottom. I do not think. I don't think he's going to Gilbert Burns, where I think Gilbert Burns could have submitted Usman from the bottom. I think every minute Usman was on top of Burns was a problem for Usman. That's what I think. I think Gilbert Burns is going to present him with he's going to throw up a hellfire of submissions with his guard. That Usman was like, fuck this, I'm getting out of here before I get caught. That's what I think. I don't think Masvidal is that solid. So I think he needs to have really good either probably both wrestling defense and also that Conor McGregor like range finder. You know what I mean? Where you're so good at dictating the range of the fight. He needs to make it really hard to get close to him. You know what I mean? Conor McGregor. We all give him shit for getting taken down, but his range was just so good. He was a hard guy to get close to. I think Masvidal needs to do that. He needs to be real hard to get in range. I think Usman will be quite a bit longer and certainly a lot bigger. But Masvidal's boxing is so crisp. He's going to need that. He's going to need that check left hook. He's going to need that straight right down the pipe, I think. I think he's going to need to make Usman really hesitant to get in close to snatch up a leg. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't think he'll be able to do it. I think Usman will definitely get to him, definitely take him down. I'm hoping he acquires some damage in the process. And in that 3rd round, Masvidal capitalizes and shuts the lights out. That's what I'm hoping for. And for the sake of the bet, to make it interesting, because we've agreed on every other fight, taking it. Masvidal 3rd round knockout.
All right. And that is UFC on Fight Island. Dude, it's on the beach, right? The ring.
I'm sure though. I think it'll be inside. I hope it's on the beach. I don't think it will be. I do know it's the full size. It's not the 25 foot, which will help out the strikers a lot.
There's got to be like satellite images of this shit.
Already?
Dude.
I think that it's probably just going to be a fucking building, dude. They built one for Khabib when he fought Poirier. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I know it's the full size, though. It's the full 30-foot octagon, which will favor Masvidal greatly. The smaller octagon has been favoring the grapplers substantially because the strikers can't go anywhere. You know, they're eventually going to get grabbed. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's definitely outside.
I seen the picture of it outside. That doesn't mean they're not going to put a roof around it. I hope they don't. I mean, I'm with you. I'd love for it to be right by the beach.
Cooler like that.
I'm with you, bro. I want it to be on the beach. I'm just saying I doubt it.
Dude, you're a shill for the UFC. We all know you're all about safety codes and all that.
I want it to be outside, bro.
Whatever. Yeah, dude.
I'm saying I doubt it will be. I hope it is. I want to see some fucking sharks out there, dude.
It's everything about like, what if it rains? Dude, oh my god. Can you imagine if
in
like
Abu Dhabi, bro, it's not gonna fucking rain.
All right.
I've been there. I've literally been there. That shit ain't gonna rain, bro.
Does it not rain there?
I mean, maybe it does, but it's hot most of the time.
It's hot as balls.
It's hot as fuck most of the time. I've been there a couple times. Well, I've been to Bahrain a couple times, and then what was the other place? Dubai. I don't know if any of those are technically Abu Dhabi, but whatever. It's hot as fuck there, man. It's not gonna rain.
All right.
So that's our picks. I'm not connected to the internet, I don't think. So you got all this typed down?
Yeah.
Might as well throw around knockout.
Yeah, I fucking wrote it down. I'm like your
Okay.
goddamn secretary.
Okay, well, before I fucking forget, Alex, can you go ahead and read Godmo's bot predictions? Now, to be fair, the Usman prediction is against Burns, so we won't read that one off. However, Tom, shout out. I'm pretty sure I saw in the group chat that you said bot takes Usman high confidence against Masvidal. His stats are too good. So let's go ahead and stick to that. Alex, you can go ahead and read. Just read the main card. He's got everyone on there. I don't.
Rebus high. He has Andras. Andras has a normal confidence. Jan high. Volkanovski high.
Crazy.
High.
Volkanovski high is very interesting to me. That's the only one I disagree with, really. So that's at Godmode _2.0.
Oh, he has Andra winning.
Or I always forget. Sorry, Tom. I always forget your handle. Is it Godmode MMA _2.0?
Yeah.
Okay, that's his bot predictions. He sent me that like last week, obviously before Masvidal had hopped in. That was his like draft. He said he was going on vacation, I believe is what he said. So Tom, if you did go on vacation, hopefully you enjoyed yourself, buddy. I like your bot predictions apart from Volkanovski. Maybe if there's a low confidence pick, I could get down with it. I got Holloway here, buddy.
All right. So those were his picks.
What's next? You want to talk about
MMA news? You just have a tweet that says Gilbert Burns tweeted, "Real, I would maul you, I will out-grapple you and outbox you, and I slap you up. Don't talk about real." Nate Diaz said.
Well, he was replying to Nate Diaz.
Oh.
He was replying to Nate Diaz, which said real fights are better fights. Because Nate Diaz was talking shit that Burns got the title shot. So this was Nate Diaz approving of Masvidal getting the shot instead. I'm calling it a real fight. I'm sorry, Nate Diaz. I'm a fan of Nate Diaz. I think he's a fun little fan favorite dude. A real OG gangster dude. Sorry, I gotta agree with Burns here. I think Burns will fuck you up, bro. I'm just saying. How do you think that fight plays out? Burns versus fucking Nate Diaz.
I don't know. It'd be interesting.
Burns by knockout for sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
For
Nate
sure.
Knockout, dude.
He is hurting Josh Thompson did with a head kick. Shout out.
He did.
Shout out to the most handsome guy in MMA.
Dude, who's winning the podcast war?
I think it kind of settled down. Because Bisping said he'd fuck them both up, kind of. Which was it was hilarious. He made a joke. It was funny. It's funny because Josh Thompson and Louis J. Gomez are trying to egg it on, while Bisping and John McCarthy are like trying to like chill out. It's funny because he said something. He's like, Bisping said, I really don't want to take John McCarthy because he's a big motherfucker. They don't call him Big John for nothing. And he goes, Lewis, I definitely can't give you Josh Thompson because he'll beat the fuck out of you. It was funny. But he said he'd take him. He said, I'll call him Little Josh Thompson. He's a handsome dude. I know I've said this multiple times.
Yeah, we made a whole thing about it.
He's like 45 years old. He looks like a 27-year-old stud.
He's 45?
Look how old he is. He's fucking in his 40s for sure.
What?
You've seen clips of him recently on the show, like within weeks.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't look 45. I know
No, he's old as fuck. Stud, dude.
that. He's
Impeccable
44
jawline.
still.
Impeccable jawline.
Yeah,
Impeccable facial
for
features.
40, dude.
Shout out Josh
Man,
Thompson.
I wonder what he uses. Like maybe like cocoa butter or something.
I don't fucking know. I know. I see on his Instagram he be tweeting beers and shit. And I'm like, dude, I've been on that diet for a while. It's not working for me. Ugh,
All right, so you wanted to talk about different worlds. You want to
kind of. I have this weird.
your mind?
Listen, I got this weird thing going on. It freaks me out. Have you seen Inception?
Yeah.
I assumed. Okay. Unless this was your girlfriend, then she'd be like, "What?"
Yeah. Trying to
Okay. So this is something that I've been noticing lately. I just want to know if it's just me, and it's fucking weird, dude. It's fucking weird. I don't like it, bro. It's freaking me out. This is why I can't do drugs. Also because I'm a federal DOT employee and I get drug tested. But besides that, this is the other reason I wouldn't do drugs.
Drugs are bad.
Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Either way, I can't do them. So, dude, so it was like a few weeks ago. I was driving down the road, just business as usual. I usually don't pay attention to people, right?
Did you shit your pants this day or no? This was a normal day.
This is pre-pant shitting.
Pants are dry.
Pants are dry. Pants are dry and not stained, not smelly.
Mm-hmm. Window cleaner is
Glass cleaner has been used exclusively for glass at this moment in time.
right now. It's in the glove box where it belongs.
It's right where it belongs. Well, it's where it does. It's been improperly used for glass when really it's ass cleaner. But at this point, it's only been used for glass, which is a mistake. But so I'm driving down the road and like I'm like in a left turn lane. You know what I mean? I get the green arrow and I'm in my truck. I'm in work truck. Glass cleaner. It should be ass cleaner. I'm making the turn and like as I'm turning, I just happen to look over right at the person like in the other left turn lane that I'm like passing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like they're waiting to turn left. I'm like crossing their nose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can see me, but if you could see me, and anyone, most people, I don't like watch the video, but they're doing this. They watch me, right? And every single person I drive by is watching me, looking at me, drive by. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like looking in the mirror and shit. I'm like, there's fucking something wrong with my face, something wrong with my truck. Like I can't figure anything out. So as I'm driving down, as I continue to drive, I start to pay more attention. And a lot of cars I pass do this, and they look at me as I drive past. I'm just driving a fucking truck, dude. Like I don't think I look that funny. I'm not, the funniest looking guy in the world, but everyone's looking at me. Everyone's looking at me. And ever since that one day, I've been looking, and people fucking just look at me as I drive by. They just fucking like look at me, and I start to think,
It's because you're in a cement truck.
no, bro, it's a truck, bro.
It's a
But
different truck. You don't see those all the time. You guys are weird. You're in the front. It looks weird.
I hope you're right,
I look at every cement truck I go, how the fuck is he driving that?
dude. So listen, for one, it's a concrete mixer. We talked about this episode, literally episode 1 of the show.
Sorry.
So cement truck's different. So it's a different thing. I'm just saying. I'm trying to correct you. So there is a cement truck. It's not what you're thinking of. And I started to think. Remember in Inception, when in the dream, and this. Remember your subconscious, the people that are your subconscious that like stare at you as you walk by, and eventually they catch on that you're catching on that you're in a dream. They come and kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I got like a weird freak out at work. I'm like, this is my subconscious. They're all looking at me. It was fucking creepy, dude. I don't know what happened. This is so not me.
Starting to unveil the Matrix, bro.
Dude, I'm just a guy who likes to go to work, mind my own business, and go home.
Dude, you get a knock and be like, follow the white rabbit. You know what I'm saying?
No. That wasn't Inception, was it? That was the Matrix, right? Follow the White Rabbit is the Matrix, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I don't know, bro. It was freaking me out, bro. What do you think about this? Have you ever experiencing that? Like literally, like I just feel like everyone was looking at me, and I've also heard this. I think from Joe Rogan. Shout out. So there's this crazy thing where there's this other theory where you are the only person in your world, and everyone else is like basically like what's the video game term, Alex? NPCs, non-playable characters.
Mhm.
Like it's just you in your world, and everyone else is like an NPC, and they just are like structured and programmed, but really it's revolving around you, which is a very like I guess egotistical way to look at the world. But let's just say that's just the way it is, and each person's world, like it's your own world, it's just you, because obviously you only know just you, and everyone else is programmed around to fit in. That's fucking weird, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so in my world, you're just some dude. Like you're my best friend. You're my best friend. I love you, no homo. But you're just some dude who's like programmed to be my friend, but
Yeah.
you're not real.
Yeah.
And you give me attention, and I see people and they say, "Hi, how are you doing?" But they're not real. It's just everyone's like revolving around me.
Morty?
Say that again. Sorry.
You watch Rick and Morty?
I've watched it. I haven't like I don't know. I know it's like a storyline.
There's
I
an
haven't
episode
followed.
where like he's in a simulation. So like people only appear whenever like to say you make a phone call in the simulation,
Yes.
and it'll generate a person to like pick up the phone.
Yeah. Like right now across town, there's no one actually there until I start driving there. Then they appear.
Yeah.
And the news is just something that pops up on my phone. It's not real.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Fuck that, dude. I'm not ready for that.
Dude, you better stop. Like, you're starting to figure it out. I don't think that's good. I think you just need to go back to being a sheep.
Dude, I just want to go to work, go home. I
What?
want to train. I want to train jiu-jitsu. I want to watch fights, and that's it. I want it all to be real though. I don't want.
I'm pretty sure it's real.
I
Unless
don't know, bro.
not.
Listen, the more people I see like eyeball me as I drive by. Now
Dude,
listen,
you're in a fucking truck that is different.
dude. I put my sunglasses on, right?
Might as well
And
like walk
I
around
put
with
my.
your hair out and be like, "Why is everyone staring at me? Like, what? I don't get it."
I don't think it's that weird to be in a truck, dude. I don't think so. Maybe because I'm in one every day. I don't know. I don't think it's that weird. I put my sunglasses on, right? And like look. I pretend to look straight, but I'm like actually looking in the corner of my eye, and people are still looking at me, bro.
It's because you're in the truck. Do they look at you when you're not in the truck?
I don't know.
Start figuring that out. Come back to me when you're not in your truck and people still staring at you.
This is something I haven't noticed this till very recently. I've driven my truck over 3 years.
Well, people don't see cement mixers every day.
Concrete mixers. But
Whatever,
okay.
motherfucker. I can call it cement.
Most people do. It's incorrect, but okay.
This episode is brought to you by Schismatic Industries, the jiu-jitsu apparel company that specializes in gi and no-gi apparel designed to make you perform and look your best on the mats. So, you've heard about it before. Gage apparently has one for me. I've yet to receive it. But he says they're great, and I tend to agree with him.
You'll get your rash guard when you get in the gym, bro.
Yeah, I haven't earned it yet, obviously.
You're not.
So their Instagram handle is @schismatic_industry. That is SCHISMATIC_industries. Their website is Schismatic Industries. Check them out. We are also sponsored by Guardian Oil. Garden oil keeps your skin healthy and clean, and they believe taking care of the skin and keeping it healthy, fresh, and soft. Their Instagram handle is Try Guardian Oil. Website is tryguardianoil.com. It is made with 100% natural essential oils and guards against ringworm, staph, athlete's foot, jock itch, or as Gage likes to say, crotch rot, and even acne. So give garden oil a try. Try garden oil.
Anyways, so yeah, we might be in a fucking simulation. We might be shitting our
Look
pants.
out. Take the
I'll
red.
tell you what. No, fuck that. Take the blue pill. I'd rather just be in the simulation, I think. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
No, dude. I'd go with Morpheus. I'd be like, let's
No
go.
way. I've seen the movie, bro. That ended up dark and weird.
Yeah, I know.
I-
I was like, maybe it's okay to just
It-
I'll be a battery.
It's real to us. Let's just chill.
Yeah.
Let's just live here. I don't know. I think was the blue pill the chill one where you just
Yeah,
like stay
where
where you're at?
you wake up and none of this never happened.
Yeah, I take the blue pill, bro. Sorry, I told you, I'm not mentally ready for all that shit, dude. I can't handle like alternate universes and dreams. I can't handle it, bro. I don't have the mental strength for it. I'm mentally weak.
You just need micro doses of mushrooms. Fine.
I don't think I could handle that because of everything I just said. I don't think I can handle. I would literally the second I feel like something's different, I'm like, bro, it's not right. It's not right. Like, I would just know, bro, and I would trick myself. You could probably give me fake mushrooms, and I'd probably be telling you I was tripping balls. It'd probably get to my head. That bad.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So hopefully that was a fun. Fun to me. Fun episode. Don't shit your pants at work. Don't trust a fart, and make sure you keep glass cleaner around just in case.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
we're all rooting. I think most of us, except for Eddie. Sorry, Eddie, from Grind Gang. I think most of us besides him are rooting for Masvidal. I think we all want him to win.
I think it'd be exciting, but I don't.
He's an OG. He's an OG. I'd be happy if it was a really close fight, honestly, no matter who won.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a good fight.
Eddie, I don't have the balls to call you out in person, so I call you out on a pre-recorded show. Eddie, where are our shirts, bro? Come on. Where's my Grind Gang MMA shirt? I know you're open for business. Let's go. Let's get some t-shirts coming. I'm trying to wear them on the show. Also, Alex, I forgot to tell you. So, I think we're going to have Eddie on next week. Is that fine?
Sure.
Yeah, I think I told him I wanted to have him on to break down the aftermath of the fights. So, Eddie, if you are listening, I'm sure you are, we'd like to have you on next week, probably Sunday-ish. Yeah, probably Sunday. And then also, Alex, we're going to have the owner of our sponsor, Schismatic Industries, on the show talk about. Yeah. Talk about. I mean, you could probably honestly generate better questions than I could about. I'm just curious where he makes his shit. You know, what gave him the idea? How does he get his products? All that stuff. Kind of exciting. He also is sending me a blue belt rash card this week, which is exciting. Alex, you don't get one of those.
Dude, yeah, but you're gonna quit, so.
When I quit, I'll get it to you.
Really get in the closet.
It'll be an ongoing cycle.
Yeah.
We'll just give it to new people who are starting. Listen, dude, when you're a blue belt, you can wear this, and then you wear it twice till you quit, and then you just put it away.
Yeah. Then you move it on to the next one.
I don't think you have to worry about that with me, buddy. I really don't.
Right.
So, anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna have him on in 2 weeks.
All
Just
right.
so you know, which is fine. I don't remember his name. Sorry, I don't think he's told me, honestly. I really don't. But if you have, I don't remember. I talk to him pretty regularly. He's a super, super, super cool and humble dude. So, we're going to talk some grappling stuff too, Alex. So, you can either try your best to fit in or just go flow with the go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We got some serious grappling stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So, what are gyms looking like where you're at before we wrap this up?
Dude, I don't know. Not good. You have to wear a mask.
Okay, no, I guarantee no one is wearing a mask.
It's now a state order in Pennsylvania. You have to wear a mask.
It's a state order here, and I train multiple times every week.
Well, you're breaking the law.
Again, this goes back to our jarhead conversation. I don't care. We lock the door, okay? We lock the door. We put a sign out that says,
Dude, that one meme that you shared where it was like, "Hey, are you guys rolling in there?" And it's like a lot of people. Like the doors closing.
that was a good one. I didn't make that one, but I did share it.
I saw
I
it.
was
I was like, that one's pretty good.
I think it was just. He goes, "You say is this a gym?" He's like, "Yep." He's like, "You guys open?" He goes, "Nope."
Yeah,
He goes, he's like, "I see a lot of people in there." He's like, shuts the door.
that one made me laugh.
But that's what we do. We literally lock the door to the gym and we put a sign out that says, like, if you'd like to make an appointment, like, call this number. And, like, if they did and they wanted to come in, we would all just, like, spread out. It's business as usual. Once you become a doctor, we need to get you in the gym, dude.
All right.
Get your girl in the gym, dude.
Okay.
Women's self-defense is a thing.
Yeah.
Show her the highlight tape we just made. She'll be excited.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna.
She'll be like, "Oh my god, I want to learn that."
Definitely pissed off when I was making it because you know how you did the beginning of the clip, so you just have to keep replaying shit.
Oh, and it's over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah. Step into.
That's a good song, though.
Yeah.
That was a good song.
Thanks.
Anyways,
Oh my
whatever.
God.
Thanks for listening, Alex. Get to the gym. I've already kind of gave homeboy from Schismatic Industries the okay to make fun of you for not training.
Fine.
I told him you take it fine. He didn't want to. He was like,
Dude, I'm gonna find out what kid's been bullying you online and bring him on.
he's like, we don't have to talk about it if he doesn't train. I'm like, no. I said we're gonna talk about it. And we're gonna make fun of him. We're gonna make fun of him for not training. And he was like, I don't know, man. And I'm like, he'll take it fine. He's a cool dude. He can take a joke. Anyways, so thanks for listening. Whatever. Again, my memes are fucking top notch. I just need the following. That's all.
A little credit.
I need a little credit where credit's due. And if I had a big following, I've seen my memes. Fucking BJJ Bermuda. I've seen my memes on your page. Thousands of likes. Interesting. I'll get 15 likes on my page, and you'll get 1,000 on my meme. And lots of comments. Oh my god, hilarious! I'm rolling on the floor laughing. Fucking. I got the skill. I've got the skills. It's an art. I got it. I just got. You know what? You just like left foot, right foot, baby. Left foot, right foot. Just keep on going. Eventually we'll get credit where credit's due.
Until the machines turn on us.
We're in a fucking simulation. Is there a cheat code I can put in to get more followers and
Left
more
down, right.
likes on my memes? Yeah, like GTA 3 style.
L1R2, L1 L2, left down, right up, left down, right up.
Yeah, that's definitely a cheat for sure.
Yeah, I think that.
Eventually, you could guess half those sheets. They're very repetitive.
Yeah.
Anyways, everyone, thanks for listening. Wash your fucking hands. Can't wait for UFC 251, and hopefully we get Eddie on next week. So shout out to Eddie for listening, and then hopefully we get Schismatic Industries homeboy on there after that, and then we'll keep the tally up. See who did better. Fuck, we all picked the same goddamn person, so I guess that.
It sounds like I'm gonna be winning again.
Well, I picked Masvidal, so I might. Who knows? We'll have to see who. This time we'll actually have to see. We won't count it, but we'll see who got closer with the method of victory, I guess. All right. Peace out. Wash your hands, Alex. Good luck. I guess I'll see you before Tuesday, but
yeah.
Anyways, good luck studying for Tuesday. You can't drink because you have a test in a week. I can't drink because I got to work tomorrow. Not.
Yep, don't.
It's all simulation, bro. It's all simulation, dude.
Yeah, dude. Simulation made you shit your pants.
Yeah, it wasn't even real. It sure felt real. Blue pill all day, dude. Hashtag blue pill. All right. See you later.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.